Hey guys, so I want to talk about business and us basically building our own business. And a huge part of that is asking for the sale, pushing yourself, repping yourself, because nobody is going to do that for you. Absolutely nobody. We go to work for these companies and these huge corporations, and guess what? We're putting money into their hands, their pockets. Yes, they're giving us a paycheck. Is that all you want, though? Just a paycheck? That's all? I don't think so. I don't want just a paycheck. I want to be able to give out paychecks. That's the lane that I'm trying to go in. That's the path that my husband and I are trying to, give our sons. We want our sons to be CEOs. We want them to hand out paychecks. The bottom line is, and the best thing that you can possibly do for yourself is invest in yourself, know your worth, push and pump your business. Rep what you're doing. Tell people what you're doing. Don't be afraid to tell somebody what you have going on. Don't be ashamed. Don't be scared to ask for the business. Asking for the business is the best thing that you can do because that's the way that you can get it out there that you really are interested in having the business. People will tell you left and right that, oh, yes, I'll definitely support, or I want to support you, or you'll put a post up or on something that you're doing and people will like it all day long, but you don't get any bites, you don't get any inboxes, you don't get any phone calls, you don't get any emails, you don't get anything. That's because maybe they might want it, but they just might need a little bit more of a push. They might need you to explain to them a little bit more, push them a little bit more, and tell them what it is that you're doing and why it's so important to you, telling them why they need whatever the item is that you have and why they need you to do it for them. They need you to ask them for that sale. They need you to put them on the spot and ask. The worst that'll happen, they'll come out, they'll say no. It's not a big deal. We are so afraid to ask for what it is that we need, especially when it comes to us in business. We will go to our regular jobs and it's nothing because that's what we get paid for. We know we have to do it. Prime example, in my job, I'm in sales all day long. That's what I do. As you guys know, anybody that knows me for real, I love to talk. It's my thing. I'm in the perfect profession. Again, it's what I do. I have no problem asking for the sale at work. I would like to consider myself a great salesperson, very, very successful. If I can do it there and I can make them money, why can't I do it for me? Because sometimes I'm not gonna lie, it's a little hard for me to go and into somebody's inboxes and kind of push it and say, "Hey, I think you need my product." Sometimes it is a little weird. I get it, but forget all of that. It's time that we throw that mentality out the window because there's no way we are ever going to be successful if we do not get out of that mindset. So stop being afraid. Ask for the sale. Say what it is that you're doing, say why it's important and why you need it and why you need it from me. And then guess what? Ask for the sale, which is what I plan to be doing. So don't be alarmed and don't be shocked if some of my friends, you find me in your inbox asking you for the sale because I know what I have. I know you need it, and I know that Antoinette is the one that you need it from. So, and I'm not afraid of what people may think. The people that may wonder why is she in my inbox? I'm not worried about those people because guess what? Those may not be the people that I need to sell to anyway. Because anybody that's really about business, they're business minded, they know how business flows, and they are on a different level of maturity and a different playing field when it comes to elevation in business. They're never going to wonder why you're asking them for the sale. They're never going to wonder why you're in their inbox. They're never going to wonder why you're talking to them because they get it. The people that have a problem with it are the people that haven't reached that level of elevation or business. They're okay being where they are, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong, and it doesn't mean that you should be discouraged. It doesn't mean that you should allow that to deter you from constantly pushing and repping your business. You might get 100 no's before you get your first yes. And all you need is one person to see what you've said, to see what you've done. From there, it can open up a bunch of doors. I kid you not. I had somebody tell me that one of my messages that I put on Facebook was one of the things that got them to to reach out to me regarding my business, and I'm forever grateful because whenever I do these videos, y'all know me. Anybody that know me, I just like to talk, and sometimes I be bored. So I have a lot of thoughts in my head, and I be needing to get them out there. So for somebody to actually take something that I've said and they found some kind of value in it, or they saw something in me that made them feel like they wanted to work with me, I appreciate that. And all that does is tell me I need to keep moving and I need to go forward and I'm moving in the right direction. Because again, for them to be able to see something like, just again, me merely just making a small little simple video, which I probably would have never normally done and I may not do anymore if, let's say, I didn't think it made an impact. But you can't think to yourself, oh, well, if I do this video, nobody's going to care or nobody's going to watch. You can't think of it that way because, like I said, you just needed to touch that one somebody. When it touched that one somebody and it gets into the right hands, from there, it can just be an overflow. That one person can open up a multitude of doors and it'll be like a domino effect. So don't give up. Rep your business. Think now, and I'm challenging you guys now, just like I challenged y'all on my last video. I'm challenging you right now. Think about what it is that you're good at and what you want to do. First, let me back up. I challenge you first to figure out what direction you want to go in. Are you content working a 9 to 5? If you are, more power to you. There is nothing wrong with that. That's what you want to do. If that's not what you're content doing and you want to have a business and you want to be on a beach somewhere like me, just pressing buttons from where you are and making moves and having a team and being the one to give out those paychecks and having your kids be the one to give out paychecks and you have that old money, then guess what? Then that's where you need to sit down. And I challenge you right now to figure out what it is that you're good at, what it is that you like and you enjoy, and go with it. From there, get yourself a business plan, get yourself an idea. And even if you don't have a business plan just yet, you take that idea and you just run with it and you allow that to guide you. Be professional in it and you ask for the sale once you get to that level. Don't be afraid. Boost yourself and promote yourself because I guarantee you nobody else will, especially not that company that you're working for right now. They are never going to promote you to the point where you don't have to work for them anymore. So with that being said, get to work.